Starting with the gracious name of Allah, who is the most merciful and kind. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Today we are here to present the sixth semester final project. I am Akib Hussain with my group mate Sidatul Muntaha, and we have proposed an online quiz system for the computer science students. As we see that the web apps had bring a revolution in this globe. There are few platforms where the web services are enhanced in those domains. For instance, hospitals, schools, universities, businesses, online shopping, online banking, cryptocurrencies, and many other domains. Also, this has great acknowledgement in the side of education purposes. For instance, online assessment, attendance, student grading systems, etc. But there are very few platforms which provide a student to judge himself or herself for any competitive exam. So for that purpose, we have made this website, and basically it belongs to the computer science students. It will help the computer science students uh, to test themselves for any competitive exam. The main idea of this is very simple. The first reason of this will be it will be free for all of the computer science students. And second, when we have placed timers, we will check later on, we have placed timers and different functionalities so that the students can judge themselves for any competitive exam, that how they have prepared the course for that competitive exam. So it was basically the intro of our website. So further on, we will move to the technologies that we have used in this website. For instance, I have used three types of technologies. The first one is React, React.js. React.js I have used for the front end, Node.js for the backend development, and the database where I have placed my MCQs are at the MySQL database. So we will start from the MySQL database. So here I have already explored each and everything due to shortage of time. So basically I have made a table, I have made a database with the named quiz, as we can see there, and we have multiple tables. For now I have kept just four subjects MCQs, and for each subject I have made a table. As we can look that I have selected all the questions from the AI table as shown here. So further on, we will move towards the backend development. Basically, for the backend development, I have used the Node.js, and at the Node.js, I have used the Express framework, where I have connected MySQL to that backend. Basically, the connections are managed by the Node.js. So here are the connection of that. So basically it was our Node.js. And the third part, which is our most concerned part, is our React.js. But before moving to that, I will show that those APIs which we have made through Node.js, which are used in this website. So basically I have got one already, and that is of the HTML page, where we have made this API. So this is our API, which will be used by our front end, which we have made from the React.js. So it was all about the backend and the database. So now we are here on the front end. So I have kept these functionalities in the front end, that is made basically built by the React.js. So the first one, when I am hovering on this tag, it will appear towards the home page. So we will check and we will test the MCQs of this front end. Also, I have kept the functionality of the cards. Means each subject MCQs will be displayed on the page using cards, where I have kept basically these four subject cards. For instance, this is the C# card, this is the Java card, this is the AI card, and this is the HTML card. So, not wasting our time, we will directly jump into a quiz which we want to do. So basically, my favorite language is Java. So I will prefer to have a quiz on Java. So when I will click on the get quiz, basically what it will do, it will load the MCQs from the backend, and it will give me this interface where I can perform my all the MCQs. So due to shortage of time, or this is the initial level of our project, so I have just kept 10 MCQs on each quiz. So let's attempt it. If I am selecting this, for example, who invented Java programming, Jim Consling, which component is used to compile, debug, execute, for instance, JDK. This interface will show my score, that how much score I have attempted, and which what is my result, whether I am passing or I am failing the test. Basically, which will show our preparation for any competitive exam. So these are the functionalities, and here is the timer that in how much I have spent time on particular quiz, and what should I do, how should I improve my knowledge so that I could easily understand or easily done the quiz within the time. Because in many of the competitive exams we have timers, and within that time we have to attempt those MCQs. So basically this is our timer. So not wasting our time, we should move for the other MCQs. So which one of the following is not a Java feature? For instance, pointers we don't use in Java. Which of these can be used for variable named in Java? Keywords. And what is the extension of Java code files? So as we know that it's .java. Which environment variable is used to set the Java path? It is basically Java home. Which of the following is not an OOPS concept in Java? Compilation, we don't have compilation in the OOP concept. Uh, what is the extension of the compiled Java classes? So we have dot class extension. And which exception is thrown when Java is out of memory? Basically, it gives us error, uh, and which is out of memory error. And the last one, not the least, which is which of these are selection statements in Java? As we know that selection statements, here in these options, I will pick the if statement, which is our selection statement. So basically, this was the interface, and I have attempted this quiz. Uh, Here I have placed two options. The first one is that show answer. Basically, when I am hovering on this button, it is not allowing me to click. As we can see this pointer, that it is not allowing us to click on the show answer. And once I submit this quiz, it will be enabled. This button will be enabled. So this submit button is, I'm going to click. When I click this submit button, now if we hover on this show answer, basically it means now this button has been enabled, and we can show the answer that we have, and we can show the right answer of all the above questions. So basically I am doing that thing, and I am showing the answers. So these are the answers. Particularly to each of the answer, we have a particular answer. So this was, now if I am hovering on both of the buttons, show answer, submit, now these both are disabled, and I am unable to click on these both of the buttons. So now we should move to our progress, that what we have done. So if we see that I have 10 MCQs and I have scored 10, and my result is has been shown as pass, and total time I had taken was 3 minutes 20 seconds. So basically this was the interface. And now this course I have done, means I have passed this course. Now I want to do a course where I should score less than the average marks. and I have kept the average as half plus 1. Means if you have 10 MCQs, so you will be passed on 6 marks. So now, for instance, I am clicking on the C sharp, and I will fail this test, so that we should test that what will be the result and what will be the output of the quiz when I am failing the quiz. So when I click on this, for instance, this, I am randomly clicking on the elements. I don't know whether these are right or wrong, but still I am randomly clicking on these um, bu- buttons or radio buttons. Basically, uh, two more, and I will click on this. So as we said, as we see previously, it was disabled. When on click on submit, now it's enabled. And we can also, when we will click on this show answer, it will show the answer. So well, without showing the answer, I am just checking the result. So here my score is 0. It means that none of the MCQ is correct, and my result is fail. And I have attempted this in 49 seconds. Means I have poor results, so I should work on my C sharp skills. And now if we want to check the answers, that what are the correct answers, so here we can also see the correct answers, that what are the correct answers. Basically, this feature is the correct answer feature is developed in the backend. In the backend means we have placed this functionality in the tables with the options. With the options column, we have also placed the answer column. So this was all about the work which we had done and which we have achieved the work for this course assignment. So I hope you will like our project, and inshallah we have good vision for expanding this project in the broader perspective. Means where thousand of MCQs, where thousand of courses will be there of the computer science, and inshallah we will try our best um, to post this website online. Thank you so much for your kind listening.